the head teacher, Steve Ross, asked me if I would like to have links with Apex Hotel to try and set up some kind of work experience which was different from the work experience that we were traditionally running, the 1 week in S4 where the students go out to a business, not necessarily one linked to where they want to go when they leave school. The critical thing for setting up this programme is the relationships that the school have with the businesses. And if the relationship isn't right, then the placement will never work. So you need to spend time listening to the business about what they want the students to be able to do, and they need to listen to you about what you can provide them with. And together you come up with a course over the year where the students will learn the soft skills as well as the main skills for that apprenticeship. I met with the HR director from Apex, and together we designed a course called the Pre-Apprenticeship programme. So the students apply at the beginning of the year for the course. The course is one of their 6 subjects, so they will sit 5 traditional subjects and 1 pre-apprenticeship subject. They apply to the business that most suits their needs. The businesses will interview the students and then pick the students that they think are best fit for them. The idea is that the students go for a year, and at the end of that year they will leave with a guaranteed job or apprenticeship placement. So they are set targets in school, so their attendance has to be on target. They have to be on target in every subject. Their homework has to be done. They have to be in school uniform. On the flip side, they also have targets in the business, which we set together, and the students get them signed off every week. And so I see every week from their logbook what they've done and what skills they've learned. In school with me, I have 2 periods with them, and in that 2 periods, we are sitting units linked to employability and skills for employment. We have people come in from the Royal Bank. I have people in from pension companies. If they work in the hospitality industry, there are flow units which are done through the hospitality industry on a forum called Moodle, which the kids access as independent learners, and they're at SVQ level 1 and 2. They're part of the apprenticeship programme for the Scottish hospitality industry, so that our students are already 5 or 6 units ahead by the time they start their apprenticeship. So when the students finally start their apprenticeship or their job, the business know that that student isn't going to fail and is not going to give up the place because they already know what they're signing up for. The actually important part of doing this is getting the student into the business that's going to give them a job in an area like this which has not got a history of families who work. So they don't have role models of people who get up every morning and go to work. So we're teaching them all of those skills. The students who've taken part in the programme have increased in confidence. They've increased in their knowledge of the business industry. And I think all of these skills, even being on time and wearing a tie, which sound minute, are things we sometimes need to teach. The school's responsibility for the student, I know a lot of people worry about risk assessing them in the business. We only risk assess them to the door of the business. After that, it's the business's risk assessment that covers them, and I have a copy of that. So actually the paperwork's not as huge as people tend to think it is. I think now employers are realising the benefit that they get from that. And so employers that we tried in year 1 to engage in our programme are now phoning us to say, actually, we'd like to do this now. So we have lots of people who are now phoning, offering places. We're quite a small school, we can't support all these places, but it's easy to get business engagement if you're keen to help and if you're willing to think outside the box and think more like a business and less like a school when it comes to the pre-apprenticeship programme.